Welcome to the Blackskins podcast. Today is Royalty Tuesday, and I am grateful to be here where I can share with you my testimonies for this Royalty Tuesday. The testimony of actually having a greater appreciation for family, having a greater appreciation for just being alive and well, being able to exercise my own royalty, the wise sage ways that's starting to be shown evident just by looking at me. About to be totally white-haired pretty soon. I was in the company of a total white-haired gentleman today, and he pulled me aside and he complimented me and gave me some gratuity. And he said, I was the man. And I told him, nah, I ain't the man like you, because here you are with your children and your grandchildren, y'all fellowshipping and enjoying life together. And if I can't get nothing else right, I hope that my family can continue to unite over the years. Right now, my children are small in grade school and preschool and kindergarten. But I hope one day they're able to have their children. And me being still alive and well and being able to tell my story of getting old and being in the company of my ass, where we can share fellowship. And that's the man. That's what being the man is in my eyes. I don't know what you think of as wise, or I don't know what you think of as riches, but those are the riches that I want to embark upon. I want to have the royal family. I want to see my princess and my princess have success in life, doing what can enhance them and advance them along the journey. I learned some things today, some legacy building things, some things about products, I'm going to always show you my product. That's part of what I must do. I keep showing you this ash away, and I got a little bit of ash today. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. But just to show you what my product do, you got to see it with your own eyes. It got to be televised, So I take some of my product, put it on my hand, rub it in, and then you see immediately the ash goes away and the shine is on. I mean, you're like, great day. How in the world is he so shiny? Well, that's how it worked. That's what was made, It's ash away in the lotion form, and oil is called shine on. Hey, look at my head. You see, that's what it do. Yeah. I like putting that on and feeling better, getting myself together. The ash is gone, the shine is on. The skin feels so good when you put it on. You just want to keep touching yourself. Like, you do all that, And one day that will be part of my legacy. That people will say, I love Asher Way. I put it on every day. Make me shine. It's not just mine. It's for all of you. This is a product. This is a service I want to bring to you. I want you to feel good. Because I'm telling you, man, I done put this on. I might shine, but I don't feel greasy at all. It don't make you sweat. I feel as if I'm bringing a service to you. I'm supporting you. All of the topics of kingship. This can bring forth sovereignty for us. Man, people know how good this feels. I'll be able to sell 1,000 of these or more every week. That will put me and my family at a peak, baby. So I say I'm going to speak the manifestations and blessings from the lessons that we get in life. Like, I told you the story about this. I made this in lieu of, I didn't have a desire to make lotions and oils. I was trying to make a product that could help my grandmother feel good and put a bunch of CBD in it. And this just was a discovery along the way. So, told you I'd give you some testimonies for today. And I seen multiple things I gotta tell you about. On the road to kingship, because we always talk about ways to earn royalty here on Royalty Tuesday. And I had an experience yesterday I want to share with you. Some people, it would have been a disappointment. I got one of them letters that was like, unfortunately. As soon as you see that, okay, they rejecting you. But when I got the letter and I read it, instead of even allowing myself to get disappointed, I didn't. I looked at that and I said to myself, I have options. Them telling me no don't make me go somewhere and get sad. What I recognized is I was glad that I had more than one way to get to the destination that the Creator want me to go on. And I recognized, then I had empathy. And I recognized I knew somebody else who was in the same point of waiting for approval to be involved in a program that could change their life. And I said, even though in my case, I got a letter saying unfortunately, I recognize that they didn't pain me. But I realized that someone else that I knew was waiting too. And I said, I hope that they told me no so they can get a yes. Because they need the yes way more than I need it. That yes changed their whole life dynamic. And I'm proud to say I know that they are moving towards what they believed in their heart. They've manifested going after what it is the Creator put in their heart to be. And for me to see their letter versus my letter, like it was like at a glance, you could tell that our letters was different because my letter was like maybe a paragraph and his letter was 2 pages, so I could say for definite, as soon as I saw how much they had to say, it was no unfortunately wording in his letter of approval. Now, why is this being mentioned on Royalty Tuesday? I'm going to tell you the royal part about it. By me not getting disappointed by having emotions that didn't just have my own welfare at heart. Truly, when I say everybody do better, that was an example of me looking beyond myself and saying, okay, they said no to me. My first thought was that I hope this other brother that I know, he really need them to say yes. I hope they say yes to him. So for me to see him today and actually see that that blessing that I threw up in the sky happened was cool. It was cool because that's how rule is established. As a king, you can't be the one doing everything in the kingdom. But you have to at least know how to have respect and encouragement for everybody in the kingdom. And not everybody in the kingdom going to have the same roles. Not everybody in the kingdom going to have the same goals. But you can encourage the better come from people. When people want to be their best self, you shouldn't want but to encourage that to happen. You shouldn't want but to be able to participate in that happening. If you can't do nothing but pray something for them, if you can't do nothing but say something positive to keep them going, that's what the Creator want to be knowing is part of who you are. Your legacy is going to be established not just by the things that you accomplish, but also the things that you encourage, the ways in which you empower people, how they look at you. Do you devour people and make them feel negative? I want to always make you feel positive. I truly have made products that help you get your shine on. Literally, you see me. I'm shining because of a product we made. And I truly want you to be able to shine from the inside out. So you never be in doubt. So the royalty that he's established in you, for you and your family, you able to pursue. Because he said he would establish your throne through righteousness. So you ain't got to like this. But you can incite this in your mind and keep finding ways to allow the wisdom and discernment that the Creator gave you to grow. So you can know how to be appreciative of the blessings that are given, the grace that's given, the anointments that's given, the appointments that's given, and the disappointments. Can you control your emotions? And being able to control my emotions better at this time and place in my life helps me recognize that the Creator is on my side. So I'm happy about that. I got a lot of gratitude about that. Somebody said some foolishness to me today, and I know there was times in my life where I wouldn't have walked away. I would have said all types of things. And immediately I just thought to myself, like, I don't know what he got going on in his life. I don't know if things is right or wrong. I don't know if mentally he weak or strong. I don't know. So I'm going to tell the Creator, I think you got a better recognition of what's actually going on. I don't know his position. I don't know what his disposition is. But I'm going to hope the best for him. I'm going to say what I believe. Everybody do better. And prayerfully so, it'll get together. Another blessed opportunity happened today. I caught up another king. I caught up a king that helped me previously in life. He was working for an organization that my company was able to work through to do energy assessments. And I called them up and I just asked them, what have it been positive and what have been the pros and cons of the program as you saw it? And I was just so delighted by the insight that he was able to deliver. I was so appreciative that he was able to give me a thorough understanding. That way I wouldn't have to be doing unnecessary planning, but I could go after and do what was already tried and tested. And the Creator will always bless it when we work with each other and speak positively and allow each other to benefit from our resources. To date, that was definitely one of the most influential kingdom building talks I've ever had. And then the best part of it, of course, the personal satisfaction that I got from him expressing to me like, hey, some of the ways we go about doing things, we saw how you did things before and we had taken advantage of some of your best practices. A lot of times when your ways and your operation, when your mannerisms of doing things, the integrity that you use, when people can just witness what you did and it be so profound that they found it as useful in their own pursuits. Not everybody salute and tell you that what you had worked, or as the old man told me today, you the man, Not everybody always give you those big ups. So for somebody I truly respected to let me know that the way we went about going about doing what we done to see some successes, our standard operating procedures was so in tune that others were able to just tune it up and be able to get positive reinforcements from utilizing the outline. And I was very appreciative of him, saying that. And I was appreciative that the Creator was able to truly use me as an example. Just like I was talking about this that I got up on the wall right here where it says, don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity. Coming to you from 1 Timothy, the 4th chapter, the 12th verse. I love being able to help. And same people who help, I at least, if I ain't got a piece to give them, I'm going to do my best to pray that the Creator bring blessings their way. And those whom I help, some of those people appreciate the help. Most of them don't. Or if they do appreciate it, they do it silently. That's okay. because I prefer to have my acknowledgement come from the Most High directly. People respecting me, that's okay, that's cool. I definitely think that it's reasonable because I am respectable. But if you don't want to acknowledge my nobility, that's okay, because the Creator will acknowledge it and He will be the one to pay. And His pay way better than your pay anyway. You might have thought you had something to give. You might have thought you had some gratuity, but that's nothing to me when we got to compare your gratuity to that of the appreciation that comes from the Most High. So you can take whatever I got and walk on by. That's all right, because the payment ain't never going to be late, and the Creator will always allow me to get straight, because that's what He do. And I thank Him for doing what He does. I had another circumstance where I was able to talk to Prince on the rise, looking forward to his kingship, getting to that point in life where he's ready for his kingship. He's ready to get down for his crown. He's ready to put in the true dedication needed to actually be on the throne. And if he ain't on the throne, he can at least be in the court. He'll be part of the royal family and a participating part of the royal family. Great supporter of the throne. Being able to utilize service to help the kingdom progress and be blessed. And it was just a blessing to hear someone whose ear I had tried to bend. And it seemed like everything I said was like a leaf blowing in the wind, where nothing that I said earlier in their first cycles of life took in. But oh, how 7 years and woeful times and hardships can allow your mind to take a grip on what's right, for you to want to fight for your family. When the Creator take your ignorance and bring you to resilience because you have the desire to take care of those that you love. And being able to hear the first renditions of their thoughts and seeing them elevate to kingly manner where they want to create their own royal family, when at previous times they were okay with peasantry. Man, that was a blessing to me. And a lesson to me to be patient with people, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know where they at. And you definitely don't know where they're going. You is not all knowing. The Creator, the one that give us the purpose. Man can't hold you to nothing. The beautifulest thing, I love the fact that I got a queen. And my queen, when I told her about the unfortunate letter, when they was like, unfortunately, she said, well, that door didn't open because the Creator got something better for you. And all she did with that positive inspiration was just speak the future into existence. Because since I had no resistance, since I had no doubt that the Most High had already worked it out, Soon as they said no, I said, oh, what about these other folks that I put in this stuff with and I ain't heard nothing back from them? Let me contact them and find out what's going on. Instead of thinking something was wrong from them saying no, I just said I gotta go to the next one. And the funniest thing, I sent the email and I was like, please let me know what's going on. We submitted this paperwork a couple months ago. And they say, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you knew, but we already approved you. And now that approval make it where I didn't even have a chance to get upset about the unfortunately letter. The unfortunate letter happened. I was given a thought in my mind that I wanted to see somebody else shine, even though that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me specifically. That didn't mean I wanted to look at it like, well, since I didn't get it, I don't want others to get it. No, my first thought wasn't even about me. And that is kingly. That's what kingsmanship is about. I'm not just worried about me and the throne. I got to think about all the subjects in the kingdom. I got to think about what they going through, how they living. You know, I got to think about what I say in the way I live, in my love, my faith. And all of that add up to your purity, your humanity. And I'm grateful to see that my humanity is increasing. I'm not just about vanity, caring about myself shining in front of you. I want to be able to show you ways to shine so you can find your mind on things that are royal. People ain't always going to be loyal to you. So what? You ain't always loyal to people. You ain't always going to be in equality. So what? I think you should be caring about equity anyway. Respecting your legacy. And now, beautiful pieces and information and love just been happening where I can just see my legacy coming through clear. Things in which was once in my life that brought success has reappeared. And even though the opportunity was not taken with the greatest concentration and focus last time the opportunity came to me, I didn't have any children. Last time the opportunity came to me, all of my associates that had children, I had feelings of guilt. Like, oh man, this man got a child, or this man got children. I got to do what I can to help put him on. I don't have those same emotional setbacks. This go around my royalty, I realized that I have to help my immediate royal family. And that's what I'm going to do. And the Creator know that that is going to be the service that I have set. That is what the service He has given me the purpose to do. So I'm going to be the supporter that I'm supposed to be. And the Creator already know what He see for me. I know what I asked Him for. And I'm grateful that He doing it. Because, like I said, my prayer is so simple now. I tell Him straight up, what I want, who cares? What I want, Creator, is you to give me the best that you got available. Don't even give me the mess in my head. So when I don't get something that I thought I wanted, I realize the Creator just answered my prayer. And I say thank you. And I start thinking, who need that blessing that I didn't get, that needed more than I do? And for me, remembering others, the Creator will increase you immediately and repeatedly. All you got to do is be inclined and find that you can be royal. Hallelujah.